That's Gandalf. He's part of Neil's Han dynasty. So is Dixie. So is Harley. But I'm Neil's Han dynasty, and I'm the one here telling you today, I told you so. I told you so. And Ginger's here to say, Neil knows. Neil knows. You should listen to Neil. You should like, share, and subscribe. Most likely, sharing to let other people know what Neil knows and why Neil's telling you this stuff. See, where's he at? Shadow knows. Shadow knows Neil's knows. Like, share, and subscribe. Be kind, helpful, grateful. Buy yourself some silver and some platinum. And hear my words. Don't believe them, but just at least listen. Because I'm right. I told you so. I'm right. And it's going to get worse, and platinum's going through the moon. And here's why. Rick Rule and Bill Holter. Worst power crisis ever. Ever. Just wait. Look at the lights going out. 16 hours a day, no power. Fighting in Parliament.
I mean, what do you expect from a country where the parliament looks like this?
You see, some of us don't know English properly. And then
Honorable
we
Matisa,
can only come and say,
Honorable Matisa,
hong, like that.
Honorable Matisa,
Yes,
Honorable Matisa, Honorable
that's
Matisa,
the only thing that she knows.
Honorable Matisa.
Yes.
You know when you're proven right, and you have every right in the world to go up to someone and say, I told you so, but you're the better man.
I'm not the better man. I told you so.
Or better woman, and you decide against it, and you just keep your mouth shut. Well, this isn't one of those times. I am going to say right now, I bloody told you so. Now, if you're wondering what I'm referring to, a number of years back in Beijing, I met up with a black South African lady who had a little bit of an issue with my videos about South Africa. You see, she thought that I was being unrealistic and too harsh in my criticism of South Africa. And we had a very reasonable chat, but constantly during the chat, she would push the ANC party line that, oh, there's nothing wrong, and that it's apartheid's fault, that the power systems are failing in South Africa, and that the ANC government is going to fire up some old coal reactors. Everything's going to be fine. They know what they're doing. They're making a plan. Well, guess what?
Worst ever.
That's bullshit. They didn't make a plan. And now it's so bad in South Africa that the power is off between 6 and 13 hours a day. Now, I'm not making this up, guys. For this entire year so far, every single day of the year, the power has been off nationwide in South Africa. And it just depends on your area, and it depends on the time of year, but it can be up to 16 hours of power off during the day. Now, how this works, it's called load shedding, is you have an app from Eskom, which is the government-owned power company, and it will alert you. And it's going to say to you, hey, for instance, you're going to have your power cut between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m., okay? And then you'll have it on for maybe 2 or 3 hours, and then it'll go off between 6 p.m. and 9 p.m., that type of thing, and it'll add up. So I'll just show you a screenshot. I asked my parents to send me a screenshot of their app the other day. Here it is, 11 and a half hours of power cuts on that particular day. Now, you might think to yourself, well, I mean, that's kind of crazy. And I'm pretty sure most of you out there aren't used to the idea of not having power at all. In a developed country, even in the developing world, even if you're living in the backwaters of a developing world somewhere, you probably have more power on during the day than South Africa. But remember, this has happened every single day this year. And in the previous years, pretty much the whole year, it's the same deal. But you may not realize just how bad this is. Think about it, just yourself. Not only do you have to power all your normal devices like phones and computers and the usual stuff, watching TVs, all your electronic devices that you use every day, that we take for granted, your Apple Watch, everything has to be charged, everything needs power. Forget those amenities. Think about the basics. Okay? You're coming home from work and your garage door doesn't open because there's no.
Think about the basics. Your garage door does not open. Your platinum miners go without power to mine platinum. 90% of the platinum on the world is mined in an area where the power is out 16 hours a day. 90% of the platinum is mined in a country where the power is out up to 16 hours a day. I've told you guys in the past, Impala Mines put out several months ago, be at a minimum of 15% reduction in platinum supply this year because of power shortages. They sent that out to their shareholders saying your shares, your dividends are going to be lower because we're going to be mining less. And Bill Holter and Rick Rule say, oh, platinum's not money. It's not going anywhere. It's too volatile, blah, 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 blah. Well, charts are good. Charts are real good in a normal world. Look outside. Do we live in a normal world? Is South Africa being without power for average of half the day, no less than 12 hours a day, you don't have power? Is that normal? Do your charts show that? No, but they will in about 6 months. By then, it's too late. I'm bringing you the news before the charts get them, before Rick Rule and Bill Holter read the charts to tell you what they see in the charts. I'm telling you what those charts are going to say. Platinum to the moon. Because as long as they have power outages in Africa, they are not going to be able to mine platinum. And if they can't mine platinum, platinum's not coming out of the ground. If platinum's not coming out of the ground, it's not going to the people who want it. The utilities, the companies, the all these places that need platinum, biochemical, health, all these places, they're not going to get their platinum. So what's going to happen? The price will drop. Oh yeah, that's going to happen. Yeah, last time you had a shortage in toilet paper, what happened? Last time you had a shortage of paper and meat, what happened? The price goes through the roof. Gold has no problem. They're mining the crap out of gold around the world. Gold is easy to get. It's fun to get. Everybody gets gold. But platinum, you're not going to be able to get. It's going to be unobtainium before silver is unobtainium. Please, people, if you don't like me, that's fine. I don't care. If you don't want to watch my shows, that's fine. I don't care. Share this one video because platinum is going to go through the roof because South Africa, who's out of power for half the day, 12 hours a day, they cannot produce power to give to the platinum mines. How are they going to produce the platinum they produced last year with an increase in demand of platinum of 18 to 22% and a decrease in production? Well, that tells everybody who's an idiot that price will stay the same and be a little less volatile. But for the people who are intelligent, that should tell you supply and demand curve. Price fluctuates in between supply and demand. Well, supply is going up and demand is going down. So you figure out what happens to the price. Have a nice day. Be kind, helpful, and grateful because it's better than being a jerk. And don't be stupid. Buy some platinum. It's going to be twice the value of gold. One platinum gets you 2 gold. Right now, it costs you half the price of 1 gold. Man, and the math is simple. It's easy. It's non-complex. Look at platinum.